Hello and welcome back to the TGG Prosperity Campaign. We are off to level 3, and there's a lot of stuff going on. What in the world? We start with a whole big deck. War Chest, Magnate, Charlatan, Bank, Workers Village, Watchtower, Library Festival, Bandit Cellar, 7 coppers and 3. Do we just get one of each kingdom card? So we populated only not quite before the game starts. I think that's what it is. How do I can't. Okay, but it was. We have 15 cards here, so which means you have 25 cards. Wait, that's. Ugh, this text thing. But 10 cards from this, and then War Chest, Magnate, Charlatan, Bank, Workers Village, Watchtower, Library, Festival, Bandit, Cellar. That's 20. Why do we have... Oh, I can't math. It's 15 and 5, not 15 and 10. I don't know. I was thinking 10 starting cards plus these other 15 cards. That's not how that works. Okay, great. So that's a lot to take in, but let's look at the kingdom. We've got actions from multiple sources, some of which is already in the deck. We've got cursing, which is already in our deck. We've got a thing that can react to cursing, which is already in our deck. I guess I can say that about all the things. Anyway, we have buys, we have actions, we have draw, we have gains, we have attacks. We don't have trashing, which is pretty unfortunate. But this is not a bad starting spot. I wonder if we want to keep the war chest in hand. I mean, I can see a couple of ways of going here. Like, we're definitely going to cellar the copper in the estate. That much is clear. Yeah, it's got to be correct to keep the war chest. I think it's too valuable. And conceivably not to play the watchtower, depending on what we draw, because Charlatan is here and we might be able to trash, like react trash. We can also top deck our war chest gain. Sorry, the react trash thing only matters if we gain a watchtower, but buy a watchtower or something. But anyway, all right, let's do this. Yeah, okay, so we've seen 3 of our coppers, so in those 13 cards we have 7 kingdom cards, 4 coppers, and 2 estates. 6 6 starting cards, 6 actions, and a bank. So playing the Watchtower doesn't look very good, right? Like, about half the cards we draw dead. I think like doing the war chest thing might actually be better. And the question becomes, what do we want to gain with it? Sorry, what war chest watchtower thing? Top decking our war chest game with watchtower is what I mean. And I wouldn't rule out the possibility that we want to top deck a cellar too. Actually, I mean, it would be nice to draw more of the starting cards if we do see them. And the bank wouldn't be bad either. That would get us to 5. I would have really loved to see, like, Workers Village or especially Festival with that cellar. That would have been amazing, but... I do think top decking and gain though is stronger than anything we can draw off of Watchtower. So Festival. Okay. hold on a second. All right, I say just a second as if there's actually going to be a time gap in the recording. There's not, but anyway. So I think we just want to go charlatan, get the curses in, while the getting's good. There is, of course, a risk of a substantial risk of terminal collision, but we do have 2 villages in those 13 cards, so, I don't know why it isn't like trash top deck decline rather than trash top deck decline, and then you have to click it again to top deck. Anyway, so yeah, second cellar. The thing is, we do have library and watchtower here. We do also have magnate, but and there's also, well, so we have the watchtower in hand, but there is a library down here. So like top decking the cellar, and if we have terminal collision, the cellar can help with that. So I do kind of want to top deck this cellar. This is, I will say, this is a very, say this, very different way to play Dominion, like starting from a deck like this. I mean, in some ways it's not, because like what your deck contents are. It's like you jumped into the middle of the game. But it's like as far as twists go, I think it's one of the more out there ones. I think it's cool. Anyway, name a card for War Chest. They drew 4. There's a decent chance that they have a watchtower in hand. I mean, they didn't start with it in hand. So they had 20 cards in their deck. They've seen 9 of them now. So almost half. But we know that the watchtower wasn't in the first 5 cards. So the question is, what are the odds that it's in, like, it's 4 out of 15 that it's in? That's not so high. Still think I'm going to say charlatan, though. Aha! Whoa! That's crazy. All right, we could play the cellar now just to draw an extra card with library, but it's not like we've seen all of our estates, so I think I'll play the library first. All right, I do not want to see this bandit. I do not anticipate playing this. That I definitely want. Are we willing to trigger a shuffle here? We have 3 coppers down there and a bank. So we cellar all 4 of these cards, and we draw 4 with magnate. Alternatively, we could draw 2, then cellar the 2 estates. If we do that, if we discard these 4 cards now, then we're going to draw 4 cards deep into a 12-card shuffle. That's not amazing. With no, it says 12-card shuffle with no villages. Oh wait, we should have another charlatan down here. Or we should just not even play the magnate. Yeah, we should discard Wait, how do we have... I must have miscounted my coppers. I thought I only had... Oh, we discarded one with seller last turn. Okay, yep. All right, so we should go magnate, estate, estate, copper, discard. Boop, boop. We have a bunch of buys. That's nice. I don't want platinum like they took nearly as much as I want to try to add some more deck control. I'm wondering about like... Do we want... We probably want workers' villages more than we want festivals just because they're not stop cards. Like, yeah, it doesn't work as well in some ways with Watchtower Library, but... I'm thinking about like workers' village, magnate. Oh, nice. I didn't consider the fact that their bandit might trash this stuff, but it isn't very likely to. All right, again, I do not care about this bandit at all. I'm just gonna chuck all of this stuff. Okay, that magnate could have been better. Could have been better. Two magnates in the deck. I think I want to just keep stuffing villages for now. Play that charlatan. Where's your charlatan? Well, at least they don't have a watchtower now if we draw our charlatan. Interesting. To go library, we could just go ahead and drop the cellar. Kind of want to hang on to the watchtower and not play it. But then again, we play the cellar, we play the watchtower, we draw 3. That's already like going to be pretty good. We do have a festival down here too that we can play in front of the library. We find it. We could also play library first. We do also have another charlatan. We have any other? We don't have any other actions that we specifically don't want to see the library would skip over. So we probably do want to play library second. It would be nice though. Like, okay, so we saw one estate here. There are 2 estates down here. So it's like estate, charlatan, festival, and then maybe a copper. We discarded 3 coppers. We drew a copper. We drew another copper. That's 5 coppers. It seems a copper short. Oh, we also haven't seen the war chest. Oh no, wait, we lost a copper and an estate to the bandit. That's right. Okay, so there's only one copper down here. Copper, war chest, festival, charlatan, state. So yeah, it would be nice to cellar that state before doing our draw to X business. I think that the only action we really, really want to skip over is the bandit, which we're not that likely to run into even if we play Watchtower first. So I think we start with library because it goes one card further. Yeah. Down there we have Festival Estate. I think we just play the Magnate. All right, well, we hung on to the Watchtower in the end, whether we intended to or not. I mean, we could draw one card with it. I don't think there's much reason to, though. I'm going to say Festival again, aren't they? No. Interesting. We don't have any draw to X stuff down there. We do have a Magnate. We're going to have 8... So 13 coins. That sounds like we pick up another Watchtower and top deck that. So I'm thinking Festival, Watchtower, and one other card. Could be a library. Well, I'm going to take a festival. Watchtower. Festival. And maybe we just take 3 festivals and plan to play this Watchtower. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Yeah, let's do it. They still have not played Charlatan this game. I don't believe. It's only turn 4. I guess that's not as remarkable as I was thinking. Okay. So they have 3 cards in hand or 1? I can't. That's their deck. This is their hand. Okay. They haven't like over terminaled themselves. So I'm not necessarily worried about denying them villages. Maybe we just deny Charlatan again. Yeah, they didn't even have the Watchtower, so Oh, man. All right, this is... We're going to be discarding into a shuffle if we don't just play the Magnate here. I would rather not, but maybe it is actually better. Because, like, if we discard the coppers and then we don't draw more treasures with the Magnate, we'll be sad. And if we, like, redraw, like, the Bandit and the Estate, we'll be sad. And, like, there's not that much upside to be found. Schwunk. Okay. So once again, we have the question of, do we stop here? We have more draw potential now, but also less to find. I guess there's the bank. That would be the another Magnate, I suppose, like, to combine with it and make it, like, really a lot of money. But we have the Watchtower top decking right now. That's the thing. We've seen most of our villages. We haven't seen our library. We did see both of our charlatans, so we're not trying to find that. We found our war chest, so we're not trying to find that. Oh no, I feel like I'm pretty satisfied with where I am, and, like, being able to top deck stuff is just nice. They trigger a shuffle. So yeah, odds that we get tagged with a curse are pretty low. I think we could consider not worrying about top decking with a Watchtower this turn. Sorry, top decking a Watchtower, not top decking with it, but not top decking another one. All right, so we discarded Bandit, 2 copper, 2 estate. That's a 3rd copper. So in these 9 cards, we have 4 coppers. We have a library. We have a cellar. We have a Magnate. A bank. And I think another festival. No, we don't have 5 festivals. Never mind. Maybe another workers' village? Do we have 4 workers' villages? We might. So, I don't know. I just think the Watchtower top decking is too good to not do. Duchy. Where do you think we are in this game? I would want to be gaining Duchy. I kind of think I just take a bunch more festivals and a library, and then we draw up. I mean, it could be a Watchtower instead, I guess. It doesn't make much difference. We don't have the Bandit down there, so we're not looking to skip over any actions. Even the Watchtower doesn't really allow us to do anything particularly notable with our coins. guess we are close to being able to do like an estate pile-out thing. Two festivals. I mean, would we want a seller, another seller? I don't think so. We could buy and trash an estate just to lower the pile. I don't think we actually gain any advantage from that, though. Yeah, let's just do this and not worry about it otherwise. Well, they got a colony. Not enough to defend against the estate pile-out, but... we have the magnate down there, so we don't want to sell it right now. Right, now, I think we just sell her all 7 of these. Keeping Watchtower Bank. I mean, it wouldn't be insane to sell her the bank too, honestly. The bank's not that good if we're discarding 4 coppers. I mean, it's fine, but... Do we sell her these 2 cards? What do we even have down here? A magnate. We already discarded 4 coppers, so we do have 1 more copper down there. The bandit. Maybe we'd actually play that this turn. Yeah, the magnate draws after we... The main advantage to playing this seller now is just that we get to draw more with the Watchtower. But we can do that with the last Watchtower, potentially. So I think we play this one now. Oh, wait. That didn't make sense. Oh, the war chest is down here? War chest. Maybe we should have hung on to the bank. War chest. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 festivals. Do we have another festival down here? We might. It might be festival. Festival bandit war chest. So we sell our 3 coppers. We play festival. We play bandit. We draw with Watchtower. Then we draw with magnate. We probably see our whole deck. Huh. I guess we top deck that. I think we should have the pile out already in hand, actually. Okay, we don't quite see our whole deck, but we managed to bottom deck 2 of our 3 estates and 2 coppers. This is almost a perfect draw given like what we were working with. Anyway, not that we needed it, right? Like 20 coins is enough to empty the estates and the curses for a win. I guess we can empty Festival also. Can we do anything more exciting than... Oh, wait, there wasn't another empty pile. We needed to empty the Festival. Right, never mind. I don't think there's any more exciting way to actually end the game right here than Estate Curse. Like, we don't have... We're pretty close to being able to empty the duchies, actually. If we'd been allowed to... No, because we still would have needed to take the Festival. We have the buys. We're 4 coins short. Yeah. Well, that was a fun one. 6 turns! I can see how this could go very poorly for you if you had like a poor shuffle going in, right? Like I would say my shuffle was pretty good. We started with the top decking. We never got a curse until we bought some at the end, but I mean, this was pretty crazy, but I feel like top decking platinum is not what you should be doing here. Like, so that, I think they actually had a great first turn, maybe better than mine. Definitely better than Red. Well, I guess I don't know what they drew dead. I know they drew a Watchtower, but I don't know what else. So that would be the question. But they, having the Watchtower and 10 coins and the War Chest is amazing. I guess I didn't have plus buy with the 10 coins. So the 10 coins only mattered insofar as they could top deck any card they wanted to, except Colony, I guess. Which should not have been platinum. I think I named Festival, so I think if I were them, I would have taken Charlatan, top decked that, and then bought and top decked Workers' Village or Festival. Probably Workers' Village, since they'd already seen Watchtower in their deck. And then, maybe you get to do something with Library or whatever. But yeah, so that is actually a better start, but they just didn't take advantage of it. But I think overall, like, we had a good thing. But I guess, yeah, this to me, maybe where I was going with this is, like, given how few turns it is, and given, like, how big the deck is and how, like, shuffle dependent it could be, I could see it going poorly if you had a bad shuffle. But the fact that the AI had this good of a start and didn't really turn it into anything useful suggests to me that, like, actually you probably are just fine here. Like, the AI just shouldn't really threaten much. So I guess it only actually played Bandit that one time, huh? And it never played Charlatan. That's wild. Let's see my final deck composition. 8 festivals. That would not be... If you didn't have Watchtower, like, specifically the top decking thing, this would not work. But we did, so this is pretty good. Yeah. Not that many draw cards. But, yeah. Pretty good. Pretty fun. I liked this one. Anyway, especially, like, for a kingdom that didn't have any trashing, aside from the, like, trashing incoming stuff, like, is pretty fun to play. Anyway, thanks for watching, and next time we are going to be moving on to level 4. Until then.